The internal workings of U.S. incarceration systems are rarely seen. Andrew, your film centers the voices of the incarcerated. For those who've not yet seen the film, how did you obtain the footage used in the film?
The first time that we went into an Alabama prison, and it was sort of the only time that we ever did with a camera, it was by coincidence, sort of miraculous that they allowed us to do it at all. And it was because we went in to film a revival meeting, kind of a religious day where they were doing a barbecue. And that's a pretty unusual situation anyway. But while we were there, men started taking us aside and saying there are terrible things happening inside the prisons that they're not letting you see. You know, that building over there is where they've got people in solitary confinement, sometimes for 5 years at a time. That building over there is the behavior modification unit where the guards have killed men. And they were so disturbed and the situation was so dire that they asked us if we would be able to get the word out for them. And then we discovered that there was this network of leaders inside who had been organizing nonviolent protests for years, who were incredibly knowledgeable about the system and had access to contraband cell phones. And so we were in a position to have them tell their own story, which is why the film is so different than if you see some episode of some prison show on television where it's obviously all curated by the administration.